Well, this should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports as we get set to drop the puck on a little hut. The Canucks have won the draw, and we are now underway. Moves the puck along the half wall. Back at the point, they set it up. Turns aside that blast. There's the physical side. Works it across the hook. The Pelicans played along the boards. Matthews is taken down, and the officials are signaling for a penalty. The Canucks have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
On this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck, just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
The Canucks played along the wing.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Anderchuk's ready to take the draw here on this power play. And they win that neutral zone draw. Here's a blast. Turns it aside. Oh, no margin for error as he got body and wall and crushed.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Martin. He puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Couturier's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Puck is dropped, play resumes. Here's a chance to get it out. Gets it out of his own end. And a great job by the short-handed unit those last few moments as the penalty expires.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
And a solid save there as we play on. Into the attacking area from the left side. The Canucks working around near the back end. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Still looking for our first goal. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Over the line they come. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. Slides it quickly to Cates. Loses the coverage there. And he makes the save. Moves it quickly over to Perron. Big time stop there.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
Vancouver's got it in their own zone. Moves it to Ellett. Great defensive play to break it up. Puck scooped up by Selming. Taken along the wall by Ellett. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. The Pelicans take it along the wall. Handles the puck. Quick pass across to DeBrusque. Here's a chance. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Vancouver's coaches will certainly be pleased with that opening frame, James. In that 20 minutes, they had the majority of shots. They attacked the net and were really aggressive around it. That attack mentality needs to continue. And they'll be preaching the same stuff. Continue with the good habits. Continue with the shot selection.
That's a textbook save by Potvin. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. Quick feed to Gardner. Great read to break up the play. The Pelicans have the puck in the corner. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Couturier's got it against the boards. And he takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
The Canucks have the puck now. Turns it over. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Denied by the blocker.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And he slides it quickly to Harrison. Potvin's going to hang on for a whistle. Here in the later stages of this period, the game is still scoreless. Belmar's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And it had the answer on that play. Plays the body into that play. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Big save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high danger.
5 seconds and he makes the save. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. Still zeros on the board here as we are underway in the third. Let's see if that changes. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. The Canucks get a hold of the draw. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Offside the call, will get a reset. Vancouver's won the draw. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Oh, I thought that was the icebreaker, but he missed the net.
Oh, yeah, and that would have been the game's first goal. They did a great job of...
Scores the icebreaker goal, and finally we have one in this game.
Yeah, it took a while, James, but they found the back of the net, and it's still the first one in the game, so the opponent is hunting. Well, this shot is going to beat him clean here, James, and he didn't see it, and he should have been able to see it with only one player in front screening him. He just got to do a better job getting low, moving laterally, look for that puck, outwill the player in front of you.
And now he moves it quickly to Parasite. There's a shot! Just a simple save by Potvin. Now over to Matthews. Vancouver's got the puck. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Poked away in the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by Riley. He carries the puck up along the wing. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Vancouver's got a hold of the puck now. And he makes the save, and that had some hot sauce on that one.
Potvin's really had the pulse of his team this game, James. I mean, making some huge saves at the right time, and that's what you need from your goaltender, to sort of weather the storm when they have to and make the timely save when they need to. You garner momentum from it. It's up with...
They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their foot on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. I can't believe the time he had to walk into that one, James. He just lets it rip. Slap shot, low stick side, beats the goalie clean.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Vancouver's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Dumps it in. The Pelicans have it behind the cage. The Canucks gain possession along the wall. Dishes it to Raymond. Along the half wall with the puck. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. And now he angles it across to Anderson. And here at center, that's intercepted.
The Canucks' top line has been so impressive coming onto the ice right now. You know that they're so tough to defend. They skate well, and they love to shoot the puck.
Looks to get the puck over to Tanev. Fired into the offensive zone, allowing for the blue line to change things up. And he handles the cross-ice pass. And he takes the dish. The Canucks gain possession. The Pelicans really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Puck grabbed by Riley. Avoids the poke check. Here's a pass in front. And that goes off a stick. Knocked away with the stick by Kersey. The Pelicans have it now. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Montembeault. That is a lonely cage at the other end of the ice here, Cheryl.
Well, it certainly is, and an extra attacker on the ice. Possession is critical. Got to win this faceoff.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Canucks move it in. A chance to end it. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
Well, a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing.
The Canucks have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Tries to dangle, the puck skips away. And this one's in the books. A shutout performance Hi, everybody. James Cebulski back for EA Sports. Look at these rosters. They are absolutely stacked. Let's see what's in store for this Hunt matchup. The Canucks win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Heartlanders gain control of the puck against the wall. Good hit on the play. Slides it across. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Slides it over with pace to Couturier. They've got the defense outnumbered. The Heartlanders take possession in the defensive end. Gains the zone from the right side. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Tanev taking it from his own end. Picked up along the wall by Langway. Broken up in the neutral zone by Tavares. And he takes the pass. Puts it on net. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Canucks have it against the wall. Grabbed along the board by Parasak. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Heartlanders don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box.
Well, this is just a lack of discipline and emotional control. You can see his frustration. He extends the arms, and he gets a cross-checking call.
Kyrie's got it through center. Dumps the puck in. Vancouver's got a hold of it along the wall. And he takes the feed. McKenna's got the puck. The Canucks have it behind the net. And he gets in front of that one.
Didn't Flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Vancouver's got it now. Percy's looking for space along the blue line. All sorts of drama here in their own end. Down a player right now, Cheryl.
Under pressure, they've got to clear the puck.
Quick pass to Pellet.
Tavares is now standing, ready to get back on the ice.
Vancouver's power play expires. Both sides back to even strength here, and we are still tied.
Well, the only good thing about that power play unit was they got in zone and got set up, but you can have all the possession time in the world, but if it doesn't generate opportunity, it means nothing.
Here's a short pass to Drysdale. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. Shuts him down. The Heartlanders take it from the side. And he makes the save. And it's a quick pass to Belmar. On the attack along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Kyrou. Takes the feed. Jukin and jogging and shakes off the check. And cut that one out of the net.
He does a great job of beating the defender's stick here. James, he knows exactly how to create a little time of space, and he takes it.
From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Advantage goalies through the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Well, the 0-0 hockey game, it's really not highly entertaining, is it, James? But for certain, you know that both coaches have talked about playing with urgency. Listen, when the puck's on your stick, you got to try and generate, so you got to be urgent off of it as well. And I really think that they've really collapsed a lot in their own zone, just trying to be too aware of their structure.
Here's a chance on the attack. Shot! Easily turned aside by Binnington. Scooped up along the wall by Belmar. And the 604 sticking that Canucks goal. Vancouver's finally got the game's first goal here in the second period, and it's not for a lack of try.
Yeah, they've played extremely well throughout this game so far, James. I mean, they've had multiple opportunities to score, and finally they get one. I think they can take a deep sigh of relief and get going. After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice, and you know that no player ever wants to stay down, so he's finding a way, mustering up everything he's got in him to find his way to the bench.
Oh, great play to sidestep the puck. And he shuts the door again. More than half the frame has been played here. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. The Heartlanders win the faceoff. Big time stop. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Now a quick pass to Frank. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Bennington. The Heartlanders cross the blue line and are on the attack. Puck picked up by Giroux. Here's a chance to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Moves it to Parasite. Fires it into the offensive zone. Puck moved over to Hyman. And now he tries to get it across to Wilson. Sends it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Here he is in front. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done. Got the equalizer.
The Heartlanders have tied things up after that snipe, and this has been back and forth all night.
Yeah, I just love it, James. And they put themselves in a good position here as they get the equalizer nearing the end of the second. They'll have a lot to talk about in the intermission heading into the third.
And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And now he passes up to Johnson. Dropped him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James. And that was just a thunderous hit.
And that's a smart hit-up play by Evangelista. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. This one's still deadlocked as we are now underway here in the third. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Kersey's got it along the wing. Here's a shot. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. And that's deflected. Oh, he stopped it. That was insane.
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one. Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
The Canucks win that offensive zone faceoff. Launches it from the point! And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Quick feed to Tavares. The Canucks have it from their own end. Pushes it across to Frank. The Canucks looking against the half wall. Glove save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Couturier's got it. They'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And he gets in front of it to block it. Sends a pass over. Takes a shot. Makes the save. Hyman's moving the puck through his own zone. They'll change things up on the back end as that's sent in deep. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack down the right side. What a stop! Taken along the wall by Couturier. Takes a shot. Glove save by the goalie. Binnington's going to pounce on the puck to get a whistle here. There's a strategy to this one.
It is, and it's a good strategy. Listen, they've been outplayed, and he's been phenomenal in the net, and every play matters, and the right one right now is to pounce on this puck, get the whistle, and reset the tone in your own zone.
Poked away at center by Parasite. The Heartlanders will play from the defensive zone. Tries to get the puck over to Johnston, and they turn it over in the neutral zone. Quick shot! Oh, he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there!
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an
The Canucks gain control of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Evangelista. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Quick pass to Tanev. And he moves it up to Belmar. Shot! Off a stick. Oh, stopped it! What a save on the play!
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
Jostles the puck loose. Turns that one away. Angles it over to Gauthier. Shot! Oh, slick work with the glove by Binnington. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up. He finds a way to get to it.
Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. Takes that pass back at the point. Here's a short pass to DeBrusque. Puck exits the zone. Moves it quickly over to Couturier. Takes a shot. Denies the slapper. Handles the pass from the right side. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Well, there you go. The end of the third period. Regulation has been played out, and we still don't have an answer. We still don't know who's going to win this one. So buckle up, because overtime is coming up next. Oh, you can feel the tension in this arena. Sudden death overtime is underway. Here's a pass down low. Takes a shot. And that's turned aside by Binnington. The Heartlanders will play the puck from behind the net. Hamilton's got it in the defensive end. Picked up along the boards by Stamkos. Dishes it off. Looking to end it. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Down to the final minute in overtime. And he dodges the poke check there. Here's a chance. Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post.
That's an unlucky bounce as the shooter is driving in and just sees an opening, but unable to convert as it goes off of the pipe and out.
Gets the puck over to Stamkos. Return pass. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Nice block. The Canucks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes it to the net for the win. Let's go! They win! They win! They win in overtime! A special night made even more special with this fan base that is simply wrapped. Well, the stars are out on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski. It is time for some Hockey Ultimate Team matchups. The Canucks will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Nyes works the puck in his own zone. Tries to feed it over to Leach. Wow! What a stop by Montembeault. stoppage. Let's get the call. The Canucks are being called for tripping.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trick because you weren't moving your feet.
Vancouver's in on the offensive attack now. Moves it to Langway. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Tanev's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react. You get there, you get there. What a great job.
And a smart hits-up play with the bank. Vancouver's got the puck shorthanded. They get it out of the defensive end. The Huskies can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength.
Well, the PK does a great job, and when you kill a penalty, you create momentum. Great start there.
Takes the feed. Centering pass in front, and that's stopped. The Huskies gain possession in their own end. From the neutral zone now. Vancouver's through center and now in the offensive end. Receives the pass. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed.
More than half the period has expired. Vancouver's ahead 1-0. And a stiff break setup. Easily turned aside by Joseph. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Quick feed to Nyes. Puck knocked loose in neutral zone. The Huskies look to start the transition game. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh group of forwards out there. Now he slides it up to Nyes. He got all of that one.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing hits. Well, he certainly did there.
The Huskies take it along the wall. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Takes a shot. And there's the save on the play. And he passes it up ahead to McKenna. Nice zone entry on the left side. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do.
Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Huskies are fortunate that they're only down by 1 to start the second period, James. They're going to have to correct it, though, by managing the puck. They've got to be better with it on their stick, and they have to have quick, close passing options if they want to get it going north.
The Canucks gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Oh, he stopped that rocket! Takes the pass. Sends it out front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Oh, brings it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
The Canucks get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post and out. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't.
From off the wall and onto his stick. Quick pass to Nylander. Fires it, and not much on that one. The Canucks gain possession along the wall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. A chance! And that's deflected off someone in front. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Parasak. Moves the puck. From right out of midair, he bats it down. The Canucks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Great feed from the left side. The Canucks carry it along the wall. And that skips out of the offensive end. Dumps it in. The Huskies have it now. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. They go on the attack from the left side. Vancouver's got it in the neutral zone. Pass across to Belmar. The Huskies have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Taken by Van Riemsdyk. Here's the card it goes. Oh, and one last save. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. And this one's underway here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Huskies need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this third period. They're losing right now.
Right on the doorstep. He pounces on the rebound and puts it home. Vancouver sending a quick message here early in this third period with that goal, Cheryl. We are not slowing down.
It's not slowing down, and it's entertaining when you provide offense right off the hop. We love to see it, and you know who doesn't? Their opponent.
Frank's going to play it against the half wall. Sends the pass over. Picked up along the wall by Parasak. Vancouver's on the attack. Here's a short pass to Frank. From one point man to another. And that one's turned away. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Vancouver's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Picked off by Leach. Nice, moves it ahead. And he sidesteps the check there. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Haight. And he slides it quickly to Gauthier. And that's off a stick. Housley's got the puck in his own zone. Feeds it on over to Steen. Grabbed along the boards by Sundin. Treats it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Sundin's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The league is trying to crack down on the cross-checking penalties here, James. It got eliminated from the game. It's dangerous, it's reckless, and guess what? He's going to get the 2 minutes.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Stajan's lugging the puck. Works it across to Gill. Broken up in the neutral zone by Couturier. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Handles the pass. Lets it rip. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
And the first stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
I love watching saves like this. I can watch it over and over again, James, because you can see the competitive instincts in him. He is lighting a fire under himself and his entire team with that one right now. I thought it was in, but clearly it was not.
Off the draw, they take possession. The Huskies will play it in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Steen. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck now. The Canucks take possession here in the open ice. To his teammate. Blocked by Joseph.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
The Huskies with a huge penalty kill there.
Critical time of the game, James. Everyone wants to be out there and embrace that pressure. You want to deliver. You want to be the hero. And you get left with a big, fat 0. That's a tough one to take.
Beats it over. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Vancouver's got the puck in their own end. The Huskies have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Scooped up along the wall by Tanev. Vancouver's got the puck in the defensive end. To the empty net. Scores into the empty net. Connor, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was on the back end, and I didn't have hands. So when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net.
The Canucks are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. The Huskies take possession after that neutral zone face-off. The Canucks gain control of the puck against the wall. Quick pass across to Knies. The Canucks take possession in the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Gauthier. Shot! Denies him with a save. Well, what's the saying these days? Real recognizes real. Fans on their feet here in the final seconds to salute an incredible performance by the home team.